What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Activity 79 in Sweden, first one in the room, and Laura 89 in the United Kingdom. Good afternoon out there in the United Kingdom. Good to see you, Timbo. Good to see you there, Brooklyn Honcho. Good morning. Good morning, guys. I have about a half hour to kill until I got to get into work. So lucky y'all. We'll do a quick Q&A. And we'll just hang out for about exactly a half hour, beginning right now. Good to see you there, Easy Rider. Welcome, good morning there, Chilladean. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you there, Ted. How the hell are you doing, Ted? It's a little chilly out here. My nose is running, but you know what? I'm doing good. I'm doing good there, Ted. I hope you're doing freaking great. Good to see you there, Easy Rider. Good morning out there in Los Angeles. Good to see you, Lucky Cassis. Working in the line there, nice. Perfect stream before work. This may be the only stream for today, so there's weather coming in today. Good to see you, Din Din. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Good to see you, Leela Sorensen. Welcome. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you, channel members, for making this broadcast possible. But what more can I say? What more can I say, Zen? Good morning. I hope everyone's going to have a great day. How do I find the energy and drive? How do I find the energy and drive to be so consistent? I'm a professional there, Brooklyn Honcho. I strive for perfection. M. Zambrano, good morning. What borough am I in? I am in right now Manhattan, and behind me is the Woolworth building. I'm in City Hall Park because I am this morning doing my Brooklyn Bridge bicycle tour. Good morning, Jerry. Good morning there, John Law. We got exactly another 28 minutes to kill. The birds think I'm feeding them, so they may be flying around me. I had a friend while I was eating my breakfast. Tracy Taylor, good to see you. Good morning. I hope everyone's going to have a great Wednesday. My favorite tour is the Brooklyn Bridge tour, Din Din. I love the Brooklyn Bridge. I do obsess over it slightly, because it's just, the story is so cool. I just love the Brooklyn Bridge's story. Good to see you there, Groovy Walks. The Groovy Grandma's in the house. Good morning, Groovy Grandma. I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this. It's already Wednesday. What the hell's happening to the year? Now the pigeons see me getting my donut now, so now they're going to start formulating around me. Are there alligators in a Manhattan, like in Brooklyn? No, Brooklyn Honcho, no. There was only one emaciated alligator found in Prospect Park the other day. Meeting Wednesday for you with work? Nice. Nice. Don't work too hard. Freaking pigeons. Anyway. My express bus came in really quick this morning, so I unexpectedly have like an hour to kill. Well, I ate, got breakfast, and now have about a half hour to kill. Plenty of alligators in Fort Myers there, John Coppola. Absolutely, plenty of alligators. Thinking about the closing of Lenny's, do I see New York City changing a lot in the future of independent business? Yes. Yes and no. So I do see a lot of mom and pop, old school, legacy, places closing as of late. But there is a new kind of breed of entrepreneur coming in, especially in the food space, where, like new entrepreneurs are really coming out with really cool little gimmicks, making their places really nice to eat in and whatnot, and they make amazing drinks, and like Eat Pretty is a great example. Eat Pretty up on 83rd Street and York Avenue. I love the place, and I live so far away from it. But their pretty hot chocolates and their cookies and their confectionery stuff, it looks pretty. It tastes fantastic. It's a really good deal. It's a family-run business. You see more of that coming in, but a lot of the older stuff, unfortunately, the city is changing. The city constantly changes. Hopefully, these people who are coming into the space pick up the torch, if you will, and keep the old New York going. So it's going to constantly change, but it is changing, though, unfortunately. That is a Boston cream. Yes, indeed. Many people will be walking around with ashes on their forehead. Yes, it's Ash Wednesday, so happy Ash Wednesday to everyone who celebrates or who participates, including my mom. Good to see you, John Burke. I will enjoy you. Only one alligator found in Brooklyn. What's my favorite country to visit outside of the United States? Probably Canada. Canada. You despise the word legacy. You prefer brick and mortar. Oh, well, yeah, John. It's just, I used to work in marketing, so I use legacy. Good to see you, Tunisia. Good to see you there, Donna. Sitting here on a Zoom. Oh, I'm so sorry, Donna. I'm so sorry. I hate Zoom, but hang on in there, Donna. It is going. You're heading back next week. It may snow next week, John. Shh. Actually, it may snow in 2 weeks. I doubt it, but just saying. Good to see you, Lawrence. I'm doing great. How do I memorize all the facts? Repetition. Family owned, yes indeed. Canada is my favorite country, Myrna. Good to see you. I have to visit Montreal one of these days. Montreal is a place that I really, really want to visit. Canadian people are just the nicest people. Let's just get that out of the way. They're some of the nicest freaking people I have ever come across. What are the future plans for this channel? Just keep doing what I'm doing, Brooklyn Honcho. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because here's the one thing that I always hold true with this little YouTube channel here is that I'm not going to let it dictate my life. A lot of YouTubers could get caught up in the creation process and everything, their whole life begins to dictate to creating content for here. I'm going to live my life first and then produce content second. And it hopefully, in turn, I will produce better quality content. May not be as much quantity, but the quality, I want to keep the quality. So always improving the quality. Good to see you, ABX Girl. You did not miss anything. I have visited the United Kingdom it was like 10 hours. I rode a Barclays bike around town, and then I was switching planes going to the Netherlands. That was the one time. April's going to be fun, Din. Din, you may have to resend me that DM. Send me that DM again so we could get April set up for you. I think you want to do the second week, right? The second or third week? I have been to Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico and Colombia many, many years ago, and I have family in both. Many, many years ago. I think I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old the last time I was in Puerto Rico or Colombia. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer. Good to see you. Good afternoon. What keeps me up at night about New York? Nothing really keeps me up at night about New York. I mean, yeah, nothing really keeps me up at night. I mean, I do live in a high crime area right now, but it's nice and quiet, except for maybe the occasional gunshot and fireworks. But it's Coney Island. Is that a YouTube issue or a creator issue? You've heard YouTube requires a certain amount of videos each day or in a time frame. Yes, John. Yes, it's creation just in total. But people begin to dictate their lives to creation, and I refuse to do that. I refuse to play the tag game. We're adding the tags in the videos. I refuse to do all that shit. So I'm trying to build, and I think I am building a algorithm-proof audience. If that makes any sense. Good to see you, Alfred. Yeah, I got to go to Montreal and have some Tim Hortons there, Alfred. Yes, I do. Do I ever plan to tour Harlem? In the future, yeah. If there's something cool happening up in Harlem, then we'll be up there. We went up there for Three Kings Parade recently, but we're going to definitely hit up Harlem once again. Maybe not just simply for the mere fact of just to walk it, but just to kind of enjoy it. Quiet but gunshots, yes, indeed. If there's one thing I could change about the city, what would it be? The cost of rent? The cost of living, But yes, Din, please DM me again. Yes, please DM me again, Din. No nonsense, Dutch Maz. That's right there, Coney Island Jim. Good morning. No Gimble. We're on no Gimble or nothing like that. Good morning, Beach Bum. Shout out, everyone. Good morning. As you see, I'm not walking around right now. I'm waiting. I'm going to work. So if you're just tuning in, we're not going to walk around. And I'm just here. If you read the title of the video, it's just a morning Q&A here. Good morning, Griff. Out there in Vancouver, Canada. Just have to kill some time here. Before I entertain humans. I think I have 10 humans with me this morning. Will I participate in next year's Polar Plunge? You never know, Brooklyn Honcho. I might be in it. You never know. It always looks like a lot of fun. It's expensive to live in these kind of cities, DeBailey, but you see what you get in return. I mean, you get like the culture and stuff, and everything is like out your door. And yeah, who reads the title, right? Got to do the tour and then get to go. Yes, exactly. Jim just got to my next point, which is I'm probably not going to be doing a video later on today because it's going to rain here in New York around 1 o'clock. So, and heavy rain at that. So my wife made me an amazing, banging, it's so good. She made me a killer mac and cheese yesterday. So I have some amazing mac and cheese to go home to right now. Macaroni and cheese to go home to right now, and it's going to be fantastic. Oh, thank you so much there. Groovy Grandma. What's today's tour? Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge. You're going to be in the women's half marathon April 30th. Oh my God, ABX girl, have a fantastic run. Good luck with that training. Be careful out there. Don't go too hard. What's the news on my Bay Ridge home? To surmise, landlord wants to get me evicted. Stuff is being taken care of. Apartment walls are being taken down. It's a very stressful situation that I'm not trying to think about, but the judge is on my side. So we'll leave it at that. I really don't like talking, to be honest, Mirna, I really don't like talking about my home situation because for a couple of reasons. One, I like to keep my life to a certain extent private. But also it's getting to the point right now where it's like legitimately like very stressful. So, but thank God I live in Coney Island. Thank God I live on the beach. I have a roof over my head. But the judge is on my side. So when it comes down to everything, the judge is on my side, and that's a good thing. I would love to travel around the U.S. I would like to go back down to Florida, even though the politics may not be the best down there, but I really want to go back to Disney. I know that sounds crazy, but East Coast radio show, maybe. I don't know, Nibu. Maybe I don't know if I want to do a radio show, but I got to put at least 3 hours mac and cheesy. Jim wants to do the radio show too. Yeah, John, I'm good. Lucky Cass is on Instagram. On Instagram, you could DM me. Instagram. And if I don't get to you back right away, keep on sending the mail, because what happens, especially as of late, I get a lot of people trying to kind of DM and set up tours, and then they play games. And when people tend to play games, it kind of like everything gets kind of lost in the shuffle, because I try to answer everyone in a timely manner. So I get a lot of bullshit DMs on my Instagram as of late. So I know Din. I know I lost your DM. I was looking for your DM literally like the other morning. I was looking for it. So please send me a fresh DM, Din, and we'll get April's figured out. Tourism is going good. Tourism, what I do, you can't do online. So, virtual tours here on YouTube is one thing, but what I do as a job it's not going to go away. So, and it's looking good here in New York. So I have a feeling this summer is going to be a very busy summer for me. I'm looking forward to it. Good to see you, Annie. Welcome. Good morning. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Due to work, it's all good. Don't work too hard. Good to see you there. Good to see you, Mike. Maybe we'll see a sunrise stream in the future. I want to do a sunrise stream. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning, and I was literally, me and my wife were thinking about it, like, yeah. Sunrise stream. We got to get up for a sunrise, and it's so hard to get up in the morning. It's so hard. Our little bedroom is always so comfortable, and when you're cuddling your loved one and you don't want to get out of bed, it's like every damn morning. So the hardest part of my day is leaving my wife and leaving the bed and doing this nonsense. It's the hardest part of my day. But then once I get it over, it's like, okay, I accomplished something. I can sleep good at night. You're more than welcome, Brooklyn Honcho. I'm looking forward to the summer streams also. We need a sunrise live stream, absolutely. Mike B there, welcome, and Jazz Lady, welcome. Good morning. We're just hanging out here for a little bit. We have another 14 minutes here until I gotta entertain humans in real life. I don't have any pets right now, no. But I am going to be dog sitting in a few days. We do dog sit periodically. Got to take the dogs out. Timbo, have fun. Have fun with the dog. Because people walk dogs right here in City Hall Park. But no pets as of yet, though. When we get a slightly bigger apartment, maybe we'll get some chihuahuas. We want to get chihuahuas. Always subscribed. I appreciate that. It'll be April. Okay, very good. April will be perfect. And whoa. Mama Terry with a $20 super chat. Mama Terry, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. 4 times today. Mama Terry just bought my breakfast. So thank you so much. And my express bus ride. So Mama Terry, thank you so much for getting my breakfast this morning. And thank you so much for the very generous $20. I wish I was doing something other than just sit here and talk to y'all, but I'm doing it because I got a little time to kill before I go to work. But Mama Terry, thank you so much. I'll do my best to entertain the hell out of you tomorrow. Tomorrow I think we're either gonna walk the length of Broadway, not the entire length of Broadway, but tomorrow we're either gonna walk Broadway or we're gonna go maybe up to the Bronx. I was thinking about doing the Bronx. It's not too cold for the tour. Ted, I have done this bicycle tour in 100-degree weather and in 5-degree weather. Tourists always come out for bike tours. I don't know why they want to do it in the freezing cold. Today's actually not that bad. Today feels really, really good. And it's as long as the sun stays out, it's going to be actually pretty nice. And Karina Parks just became a member at Dutch Miles Plus. Karina, thank you so much for becoming a member at Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And please enjoy all the custom emojis. Oh my goodness, y'all are being way too kind. We're just hanging out here having coffee and having a donut. PayPal, oh Myrna, I appreciate the PayPal. Appreciate that. My goodness, Myrna, you're too kind. I'll entertain the hell out of you tomorrow. You're up at 3:30 every day? Yeah, Lucky Cassis. I used to work overnights also. I know how that feels. Lawrence, we got to get back to a gallery in Chelsea to show you. There's an art piece that's going to be closing down. I think it's next week or this week. I got to find out, but there's an art piece I have to show you guys that they'll let me live stream in, so. But lovely idea this morning. Hey, Groovy Walks. The best way to kill time is doing a live stream. Am I right? But enjoy all those custom emojis. Yes, Riverdale is actually on the list there, ABX girl. Riverdale is on the list. And JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 or this morning's $2 club. Much appreciated. Y'all are being way too kind. I appreciate that, guys. We're just hanging out. We're literally just hanging out. That's all we're doing here. So, I wish I was doing more for you guys now. Am I ready for another coming spring? Of course I'm ready for the spring. I'm always ready for the spring. I'm ready for all the seasons. Awesome. Lawrence, awesome, man. Good morning, Ramona. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. It has been a profitable morning. Bloody hell. I've only been on 20 minutes. Bagels and Walks, good morning. Everyone check out Bagels and Walks. He's a great live streamer from the Upper East Side. And we got to be on the lookout for Flacco now whenever we're along 5th Avenue. I want to see Flacco before it gets really warm. I have a feeling Flacco is going to be one of those tourist things that tourists do. Like they go looking for the bird. They go looking for the owl when they go to Central Park. I think that's going to be a thing. Just saying. And I already had my bagel. I will enjoy my coffee. Thank you so much, Lawrence. 85 already in Augusta, Georgia? What the hell is wrong with this weather? I heard it was like 86 the other day in Port St. Lucie, Florida at the Mets spring training. Bloody hell, it's going to be, I'm very worried it's going to be a very hot summer. So Bagels and Walks heard that Flacco moved to the North Woods on the west side. Going to try to find an update. Okay, awesome. That's what everyone keeps on saying. It's like he's up in the northern area of the park, which is normal because that's like the more wooded, more chill kind of area of Central Park. Breaking records in South Carolina also. Yeah, climate change, baby. This stuff is crazy, man. Snowed last night in Michigan. Excited to play in it. Oh my God, Groovy Walks. I wish we had snow here. Oh my goodness. Good to see you, Blondie. Good morning. 80 in the mid-80s in Dallas yesterday. My goodness, Mama Terry. You got to turn on the AC already. Bloody hell. Good to see you. E, is the job I'm doing this morning a tour job or another type of job? It's a tour. It's a tour. It's a Brooklyn Bridge bicycle tour. It's a Brooklyn Bridge bicycle tour. I heard the cherry blossoms are already blooming out there. They're already blooming out there in Wilmington. I heard the Capitol trees. I heard the cherry blossoms in the U.S. Capitol Mall are already budding out. This winter is all messed up. It's warm out there in France too. Yeah, this summer, Lawrence, may be very warm. I am the only YouTuber in the U.S. who is always subscribed. Oh, I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that I'm the only American YouTuber you subscribe to. Subscribe to Casey Neistat or maybe Bagels and Walks. Rick O'Shea, good morning. Woke up with 4 inches of snow. Another foot coming tonight. Stay safe, stay warm, and break out the shovels. I'm doing great today there, JC. This is climate change. You like it? You like that the Drew Carey joke where he's spraying the spray can in the air saying, "Fuck the kids, I'm cold now." Wind over there in New Mexico. We got a wind warning. Some places got 85 to 90 mile an hour winds. That's like a hurricane. Stay safe out there, Mike. Stay safe out there. Your tulips are beginning to sprout. What the hell? This winter is ridiculous. Good to see you. Mighty Ducks, good morning, Mighty Ducks, and good morning, Eric Perez. Oh my God, everyone, if you guys are in like serious weather conditions, please stay safe out there. This weather is all over the place. This weather is all over the place. These tourists are going to have no idea how warmed up I am now. Oh, I'm all ready to go. Oh my God, I'm going to be all wired up now. Friendship Lights, good to see you, Friendship Lights. Everyone check out Majors_Minis on Instagram. Check out Friendship Lights' channel, or his Instagram account. He makes these incredibly detailed models of storefronts here in New York. Some of the best art I've seen. And yes, we're definitely going to have to meet up and hang out one of these days. Friendship Lights, good to see you. Good morning. You can never fool Mother Nature. Nope. 6 months, then you have a hurricane. No hurricanes either, John. No hurricanes. Good morning, Travis. Good morning. Close to 80 degrees in North Carolina today. Close to the 90s. Wow. Bloody hell. That's crazy warm there, ABX girl. It's crazy warm. Supposed to be in the 70s in Jersey tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're going to get a little bit of a warm bump. It may be 65 degrees here in New York tomorrow. How long is the tour? 2 hours. Or really 2 hours, 15 minutes, but 2 hours. But yes, Majors_Minis on Instagram. That's our friend Friendship Lights who's in the chat right now. He makes these amazing miniatures of storefronts. He made an epic miniature of the great Lenny's Pizza. So, which was just it looks so cool. Yes, spring is in the air, John. Yes, indeed. Hello there, touring different places. Welcome. Oh my God. And Mimi with a $10 super chat. Mimi, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 clip 2 times today. Much, much, much appreciated. You wish your schedule, your schedule and my schedule streaming synced better these days. Mimi, you're more than welcome for the content. More exciting adventures to come. Never miss a replay if you miss a live stream, because the replays are just as exciting as the live streams. But Mimi, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully in the future, we'll begin to really sync up a little bit more. I realize like 1, 2 o'clock is my time I should go on every day. And then notifications seem to go out and everything and all that jazz. But good to see you, Chris Bates, where it's windy, rainy, 50 degrees in Phoenix. Nice. Very similar to New York. Well, without the rain. At least not yet. There it is. Bagels and Walks just put up the Friendship Lights Instagram account. Check out Majors_Minis. You don't want to miss that. Oh my God, you're going to do a mini roll and roaster? What? We're going to definitely hang out there. Even alarmed in my live. Sorry to be such a... That's okay there, B Mike. Thanks for so much for hitting the notification bell. I never know when I'm going to go live next either. Georgia's nice, but you want to move back to New York? I feel you. Finally on the Zoom meeting. Don't work too hard, Donna. 2 p.m. is good for you? Yeah, like 1, 2 o'clock seems to be good for a lot of you guys. 1, 2 o'clock perfect for you? Yeah, it gets the European audience. And plus we could do like a sunset and stuff like that. So that's excellent time. You're out of work by then. Okay, good. So 1, 2 o'clock, 1, 2 o'clock. And Activity 79 with a 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79 out there in Sweden. Thank you so much for the very generous 10 Swedish krona super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 5 kronar club 2 times today. Much appreciated. Wow, you guys are being way too kind this morning, and we're only hanging out here. I'll give you guys 10 more minutes, and then I gotta go. I gotta go over here. I gotta go right over here. Yes, I was on the news. I was on Channel 4. Yes, I'm on the news quite often, touring different places. I tend to be what they call a member of the community. Excellent suns. I know, bagels and walks. I actually have a short video I took of yesterday's sunset from the beach in Coney Island. So by the time my train got back to Coney, it rained while I was on the train, and then my wife was like, she was following me on the train, a couple of trains behind me, and she's like, I think we're going to get a sunset. So I met my wife down on the beach on Surf Avenue, and we got the sunset. So I'm going to post a short video later on today of last night's sunset. Did you like that whale story? It's an interesting story, the whale story. The one part I forgot was that you were allowed to go inside the whale and tour inside the whale. Of course, before it began to smell really bad. You'll be here in January 2024. Nothing's going to shut down that month, Griff. Nothing's going to shut down that month. Oh, I appreciate that, Nebul. I always look awesome. That's why you got to watch the replays. Is it possible to book a tour in September? Absolutely, Lawrence. Just DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram at Dutch Maz. Good to see you, RJ in Colorado. Welcome. I need to do more of those stories. I do need to do more of those stories. You get to see a few more with me and the Urbanists. We filmed a whole bunch of those the other day in the rain. So good to see you, Robin. Me and my wife, we get always together for sunsets. It's our thing. Wow. You guys are way too kind today. That's why tomorrow, I'm gonna entertain the hell out of you. John, yeah. But Ariel's great. I mean, people always ask, you know, like, why don't I collaborate with this one or that one? And the honest reason whenever people ask me to collaborate with people is, one, I don't do food reviews. Some people, for some reason, think I do food reviews. I don't really necessarily do food reviews or want to do food reviews. But also, I only collaborate and shout out people whose content I actually watch. I don't just watch people for the sake of them live streaming on the internet. I learned that the hard way when I was on Periscope all those years ago, that you can't be friends with everyone just because they live stream. So, but I collaborated with Ariel when I was on Periscope, when he was only on Facebook, and now that it's getting bigger and bigger. And this, by the way, this live stream thing is at the bottom floor. Ariel posted something about how it takes money and effort to put into this kind of stuff here, and yeah, it takes time and money and effort, but we're just at the beginning of this massive explosion when it comes to communications and media and how people consume it and what people watch. And like, it blows my mind that a lot of you guys watch me on your TVs. And again, that's why it makes me, you know, if you know how to frame a shot, if you know, it's more than just aimless walking. It's a shared experience. And yeah, so Ariel gets that, and it's a shared experience. And that's why I did a collab with him, you know. But I've known him for years now at this point. I am a good husband, Brian. Yes, indeed. Sunsets are always amazing here in New York City, Deb. Good morning there, Ian. Good morning, Ian. Coming back at the end of June, counting the days. Awesome. I did get my coffee, Ian. I did get my coffee, and it's nice and hot. What else there? Catch some stuff on Instagram. Always enjoy stories there. Absolutely there, John Lore. Sad about Lenny's. What's next? Spumoni Gardens? Don't say that, Robin. Spumoni Gardens ain't going anywhere, at least for now. You like my tours, so authentic to my audience. I appreciate that there, Lucky Cassis. Yeah, I try to be authentic as much as I can. You remember all those Periscope meetups? Oy vey. Good to see you, Ruthie, out there in South Africa. Good morning, good afternoon, actually, for you. I appreciate that, JC Droid. Did you smash the thumbs up? I appreciate that. Good morning, Rick. There's a documentary about YouTube you can't remember streaming service. There's a documentary about YouTube, about how it came together. Have I seen your videos? Touring different places, I haven't seen your videos. No, I haven't. I'm sorry. You only watch YouTube and Netflix, and that's it. Fun to watch, Ariel. Hey, what has been fun to watch Ariel explode in subscribers. He deserves it. He puts out really good content. Good morning, Darlene. Ariel puts out really good content, and he cares about his audience. I mean, I'm not going to go into detail, but I mean, there's people who don't even put time into like their titling. They'll like title something wrong, and it's like granted, I've gotten the date wrong on these videos sometimes, but I will never get like New York wrong or something like that, or Manhattan wrong. You know, and I want to give you, if you guys are spending time with me, I want to give you guys at least the best that I could offer. No, Spumoni Gardens is not going to be closing. No, Spumoni Gardens is not closing. Dave JR out there in Dartmouth, welcome. Do I still have contact with people from Periscope? Not really. A lot of them are scared to come on to this YouTube here. I don't know why. They go to like OK Live or whatever. They go to another streaming service that nobody has heard of. You're more than welcome, Deb. You're more than welcome, Deb. You saw Ariel working. He is amazing. Yeah, he does work really hard. Yeah, this is just at the beginning, Robin. I'm not worried about my channel's growth overall. I rather have a few very engaged, smart people than a whole mess load of dumb people who don't really pay attention. So, yeah, that's I like cultivating this audience here, and for the people who get the content and who understand it, you know. And I do have Periscopers, yeah, who viewers from here. Yeah, exactly. I do have viewers here from Periscope. It's on your car, nice. Oh, you got a Tesla. Wow, Chris, cool. Exactly, Lucky Cassis. I always choose quality over quantity. Always. I'm not one of the, again, when I was live streaming here in New York, there was only like 7 people who were live streaming. Nobody knew what it was when we first started. There were no gimbals when we first started. We used selfie sticks. Now, unfortunately, and a big component of this is that New York Post article where people say that people are making money by just walking around the city. That gave people the impression that you could merely just put a camera on and walk around and not really give your audience much of anything other than just the view. You know, that gives people the impression that that's what live streaming is about. And it's not. It's a new form of communication that's very powerful, and I don't take it lightly. And a lot of people are not going to get my content because I make you think. I want you to think. And I want you to, more importantly, be engaged with what I'm showing you. Because, again, it's a shared experience. So, you know, it's unfortunately, it's not as easy as it looks, but it is, if you put some thought into it, it can be very rewarding. And as for me, the reward that I got, especially during the pandemic, is that it kept my brain fresh for being a tour guide. And I'm very grateful for it. Ariel's the urbanist exploring cities, the urbanist exploring cities. I don't know. Yeah, John, it's a thing. You found some people that do that before you found me. It is whack as fresh. It is. I'm not going to lie. People do get the wrong impression about it. Absolutely. What's the name of my bike tours? I can't tell you the company name that I work for, because if I tell you the company name that I work for, people like to contact my company and try to get me fired. So unfortunately, I can't I can't tell you what companies I work for anymore. I used to. If you look at my Instagram feed, you'll get little hints of who I work for, and you could figure it out. But I can't say it out loud because people are assholes. How do I know where to plan to live stream? I find stuff on Instagram, cool visual stuff on Instagram, and then I execute. Gil Elmore from Brazil, welcome, good morning. And Rick Fisher with a $5 super chat. Rick Fisher, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club this morning. Rick, very appreciated, man. Very generous of you. Happy Wednesday, Rick. Hope you're doing well. But you envy me for my patience, which can be successful finally. I try to be patient. You don't know that you could live stream. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Everyone can't keep up with the chat like this and stuff like that. So it's really not for everybody. You know, and it's harder. It is easier, but also harder than you think. Susan Watts out there in Toronto. Good to see you out there in Toronto, Susan. Good morning. Had somebody blasting music over here. I don't want to get the copyright on this video. 3 more minutes, people. 3 more minutes, and then I got to go to work. I got to make this paper. You guys are really generous today. I wish I was doing a live stream. Tomorrow, we're going to do a proper live stream tomorrow. And we're going to go somewhere really... It's either the Bronx or we're going to do Broadway. Stick with photography. John Lore, that's where John Lore, I also do... You know this. I also do photography also, so... Photography is pausing life and capturing a moment in time that will never happen again. That's what I like, and that's what these live streams are kind of like for me anyway, is I know that I'm going to watch Lenny's close 10 years from now, and I'm going to have a good smile on my face. I'm going to feel like I did something really nice that I could enjoy for myself. I still, and I'm not going to lie, guys, I say this a lot all the time. I do these live streams to entertain myself in the future. So when I watch these, I want to entertain myself. I don't want to bore myself. So I know that you guys are willing to part with your time and hang out with me. So I don't want to waste your time. I want to give you guys something meaningful. Again, a shared experience. And I try to give you guys the best that I can all the time. So tomorrow we'll do something fun. So tomorrow we will do something fun again. But it's going to rain later on today and stuff like that. The old Coney stuff is priceless. Absolutely. But like I have the Astro Tower whistling in the wind, and Astroland closing. I still watch that video of Astroland closing. That video is 14 years old now, 12 years old. It's incredible. Good to see you, Doug, from London, Ontario, Canada. Good to see you, Daz, from the United Kingdom. I was also on TV, on Channel 4. That's right. I'm always on TV. I'm usually on Channel 7 or Channel 11. But this time around, I was on Channel 4. I'll have to be very conscientious, Groovy Walks, because I care about you guys. And I don't want to BS you guys. I want to be as transparent and open as possible. Brooklyn Bridge is always priceless. It's an amazing thing. I get to basically take people over the bridge, tell them the story of the bridge. I'm living my best life. I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed. Will we finally get snow? Gil Elmore, I think in 2 weeks there's a very good possibility of getting snow. It's a very good chance. I appreciate that, Jerry. I appreciate those kind words, man. You guys have been very kind to me today, so I really do. Everyone who super chatted and became a member of the channel, all the current channel members, you guys really do fuel me to keep doing this stuff, and more importantly, spend more time doing this stuff. So I really do thank you, and I can never thank you guys enough. Yeah, the old photos. Exactly, 100 years from now, somebody could be watching this stuff and be like, oh yeah, they could ride the cyclone. Ron, you have a great day too. Yes, it is time for me to entertain humans now. Thank you so much for hanging on out. Does the quality diminish? In a weird way, yes, and in a weird way, no, Ted. So as we continue on, as the clarity of these images get clearer and clearer and clearer throughout the years, like as we go to 4K and whatnot, this will look like old VHS. But for the most part, unless the EMP hits, it will stay the way it is that you see it right now. So it's digital. But anyway, I appreciate that, Groovy Walks. I appreciate that. You have a safe day too, everyone. You guys have a safe day, and if it's cold where you're watching, stay warm. If it's hot where you're watching, turn on the air conditioning. If it's wet where you're watching, stay dry. If you got tons of snow out your window, take your time shoveling, but stay warm, and don't forget the coffee. All right. If you don't like coffee, maybe a tea or a nice hot water. Right. But anyway, from City Hall here in Lower Manhattan, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fabulous New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys tomorrow. And maybe later on today we'll do a flight sim or a truck sim. Who knows? Bye, guys. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, guys.